Was I wrong for saying I'd never name our child after my wife's sister? My wife and I are expecting a daughter soon, and like most couples, we have been talking a lot about names. We have always agreed on a simple rule: both of us have to say yes for a name to be chosen. If one of us is not comfortable, it is off the table. That has worked well so far. My wife has a younger sister who is in her early 20s, and I have struggled to get along with her for years. In my view, she is very used to getting her way and does not handle disappointment well. Her family tends to step in and comfort her whenever something does not go the way she wants, which only seems to reinforce that behaviour. I have tried to stay polite, but it has always been difficult for me to connect with her. There have been moments that really stuck with me. At our wedding, for example, she became very upset shortly before the ceremony because her shoes were not the exact shade she expected. It turned into a whole situation where everyone had to stop and comfort her, even though it was something that barely mattered in the grand scheme of the day. Moments like that have shaped how I see her. Recently, we were having dinner with my wife's family when her sister casually mentioned that it would be nice if we named our daughter after her. I did not take it seriously at the time and just moved on. Later, when we got home, my wife told me she actually liked the idea and wanted to consider it. I told her honestly that I was not comfortable with that. Given our rule, that should have been the end of it. My wife let her family know that we would not be using that name, and that is when things escalated. Messages started coming in, first to her and then to me, asking us to reconsider. It quickly turned into pressure, with repeated questions about why we would not agree. Eventually, I received calls directly from both her mother and her sister, and they kept pushing the issue. After being asked over and over again, I lost my patience. I told them clearly that I would not name my daughter after her sister and that I did not want my child associated with behaviour I find immature. I also pointed out that this whole situation felt like an example of exactly what I was talking about. Then I ended the call. Since then, things have been tense. My wife understands why I was frustrated and agrees that her family pushed too far, but she also thinks I should apologise for how I said it. Her family, on the other hand, is very upset with me, and I have been told that her sister has been crying since the conversation. Now I feel stuck. I do not regret standing firm on the name, but I am questioning whether I went too far in how I expressed it. At the same time, I feel like the pressure from her family crossed the line, and I am not sure why I am the only one expected to smooth things over.